When I tell y'all, ooh, okay, welcome. I'm going to tell you all what I was thinking of as I started the video. But welcome back. It's been some time. This is Lee. This is Lee coming to you with another channeled message. Baby, when I tell you that full moon took me, I was somewhere. I've been somewhere, but I'm back. I'm pretty sure it took you somewhere and now we're back. Um, a lot of releasing. And apparently, so is the earth because it's raining all week here. So, wow. Are you okay? I'm okay. Um, so, welcome to my Lotus Effect. Um, I've been trying to record a message since the last little thing blurb I put. Like, the blurb was just at bare minimum is what I could give at that time. Oh my goodness. This message is for you if this full moon took you out or tried. This message is for you if you've been seeing ladybugs, if if you made a new connection this weekend while you were playing, because that was the instruction to play and tap into your creativity. So, message is for you if that was an experience, you made a new connection. It's also for you if simultaneously you were having mini meltdowns as you were creating these new experiences. Internally, you're having mini meltdowns on the inside. Okay, a lot of overthinking, obsessive thinking. Okay, you may need to clear your crown chakra. You gotta clear that. How are you gonna clear that? You're gonna get you some Palo Santo, and I don't have it next to me. Hold on. The way I adore this pause button, I know I say it every time, but I mean it every time too. Palo Santo. Okay, that's what it looks like, and you just light it. You know, sometimes I prefer to do it on the stove, but obviously if you are not in the kitchen and you're in your room like I am, you know what I'm saying? And then you just clear that bitch. You clear it and you set whatever intention. So I always just repeat over and over that there are no negative energies allowed in my field. I go around my body. Especially those of us that get haircuts a lot too, or uh, whenever you get your hair done, just not saying you should be. First of all, you should be feeling if the person you're going to is good for your energy. Don't just have people playing up in your mind because energy transfers. And so, I always, anytime I get a haircut, I clear my crown. Um, but yeah, you may be experiencing like a lot of overthinking, and that I think that just means like you're purging, right? You're releasing all that you've been asked to release. Your body no longer, it's like we know the story. Now what? Um, and so your first card out for the week was surrender to miracles. And um, that's the vibe that I'm getting. It's like after all of that fog, it's clearing out now. And this is where you need to be asking spirit, asking the universe to show you miracles. We often think that these things are like far-fetched and like it's going to take so much, but it really just takes setting an intention and believing it with your heart, like not just just being intentional, like really meaning it. Okay, you're being called to release the resentments you have toward yourself, first and foremost, towards God. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? I feel that it's like a heavy, resentful feeling about where you may be at in life or what you may have experienced to this point or why something hasn't happened yet or, so let's just work on, okay, releasing that energy from our being so that we can stop attracting it in other people to give us the same experience that we're having internally. And, as within, so without. And I'm sure you've heard that a few times, but it really um, is asking to be released. Is asking to be released. You also could have been connecting with nature. And if you haven't, get out there and just put your feet in the grass like 20 minutes. And if you don't have 20 minutes, do it for however long you have. Okay, but make sure that you're doing it. Make sure that you're going outside. Even at night, I'm hearing like being still with the night sky and the stars and the moon and just like soaking up that energy and allowing it to charge you. Um, yeah, so the moon is significant. You're being asked to be outside. We always think, oh no, that just means like when the sun is out, and that's beautiful. I will take a breezy spring, sunny, a sunny, breezy spring day any day. I love it. It's my favorite thing in the whole wide world. So there's also though beauty at night, and I love to just stare at the stars and see what I can see. I am a sky watcher. I would say that. So, a lot of I say all that to say like the elements are supporting you at this time. This is a time for prayer and um, reflection, and prayer not from a please help me, please help me, please. That's not the prayer. The prayer is thank you. Thank you for bringing me through. Thank you for acknowledging me. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for sending in the right uh, energies and people to support and angels in human form. Like, thank you. Thank you for this air I get to breathe and not have to worry if I'm going to if it's going to affect my health. Like, thank you for the ability just to walk and to see and to speak and to experience this life, because if we only focus on the negative things, then we constrict ourselves, and then your life becomes one giant loop. So that's what we've been moving out of. We have been practicing setting boundaries. I'm proud of you. I'm getting that. Okay, universe is saying, okay, this is me. Okay, we're taking steps forward. You know, allowing allowing the light to just fill the spaces, fill the spaces of the pain. That's like the new rebellion. Like, honestly, I genuinely feel like the new rebellion is to just be a kind, kind person. It's so much easier to be closed off and nasty. It really is, because that's what is reflected like so easily in people. It's like the default setting. And so I think it takes like a real bravery to live authentically from the heart space and not absorb the way people respond to you as a result of it, because it may be energy that they've never experienced before. We tend to think that everyone is how we are, and it couldn't be furthest from the truth. That's how we end up in bad situations sometimes because, we're leading with our good nature and our good heart, and we know what we wouldn't never do. We know the lines we would never cross. And so, and that's because of our own moral compass and our own values, right? And so then we apply that. We make the mistake sometimes of applying that to everyone without setting the proper boundaries around ourselves. So, um, I am not saying to expect negativity out of any connection. What I am saying is you can be open hearted and also guard your heart at the same time. Allow people to earn it, the gift of you, the joy of you, the peace of you, the sensuality of you. We give it away so freely because we don't find value in it sometimes. And so in the past, that was the energy, right? You were just, because that's the only way you felt you would be loved or accepted, seen, even. We're done with that. That energy is gone. Peace. Vamos. It had to go. So, cheers to you on setting boundaries and holding them, practicing them, because I know it's not easy when you're just like, hey, and you're so just like open hearted and you know inviting and nurturing. Sometimes that is weaponized against you. So you're doing a good job of nurturing yourself and holding the line in that regard. So it's not going to be long. I don't feel like it needs to be. You're protected. You expressing your truth, and I said community because that's what came out. You're seeing your communities at this time. You're aligning with your communities. You might have met some this weekend. I'm telling you, it was that kind of energy that was out as well. Um, yeah, but get grounded. That's the message. Get grounded. Get grounded. Get grounded. Get grounded. Continue forgiving yourself every day. Continue to honor your phases. Continue doing what makes you happy. Continue, and if that's making other people happy, beautiful. Just make sure it's not to the detriment of yourself. There's nothing wrong with seeing people you love happy. I love that feeling. Just because I want the best for everyone around me, like I genuinely do, even perfect strangers. And I make a note of saying that because I had no clue just how much people don't give a fuck. Like there are things like I don't care about, but like people really don't give a fuck about the next person right next to them. And I don't know why that bothers me so much. It's just a reminder of how like narcissistic in general like our society has become. And that's why we're here. That's why the divine feminine is waking up now. And as a reminder, that I got today, it's that's just really living from the heart space. You're living from the heart. So if it's in your heart to do, do it. If it's in your heart to do, do it. And because you are also doing your shadow work, what is on your heart will not express itself in a negative way no longer. Because you're facing your fears, You're facing the uncomfortable truths. You're doing the work, and you're coming onto the other side. You're at the other side of it. You're at the other side of it. And the old lifetime may come in and like, hey, it may peek its head in, but hold the line. See, having boundaries with everyone else means we also set boundaries with ourselves. And the boundary is my past no longer controls me. I am an observer. Observe. See? I want to say both words at the same time. I am an observer, not an absorber. I observe. I'm no longer 1551. Absorb. And that's a boundary I am setting for me as someone who feels it so very intensely and intimately. Um, Sometimes it feels like I don't want to know. I really don't. Like, oh gosh. No, like I want to know. But things that have to do with me, like it's yeah, it's such a weird. I mean, I'm grateful for my gifts. I'm never ever going to say no. I'd rather be in the know than not be in the know. But sometimes the not being in the know, I'm like, oh, look how easy life is, you know, on that side. But I wouldn't trade it. I don't know. And that's what's happening. I'm getting a call to talk about like my own experiences just as my awakening began and my gifts started to come online, and noticing just certain patterns. You might love puzzles. I love to put puzzles together, and I just kind of really, there was a time, during the pandemic, where I was um, just obsessed with putting puzzles together, like 1,000 piece puzzles. I love I just love to see things and know how they work and the mechanics of things, and so that also applies to everything, not just machinery or puzzles, frivolous things, but like it, human nature and human behavior as well. Um, and so in the beginning, it that does spook you out. If you may be hearing, maybe clairaudient, and you're hearing voices, or you're feeling energies and you don't know where it's coming from. um, those are your gifts coming online, and those are you picking up cues from others. Or animals. Babies may be coming up to you, animals may be drawn to you and just want to stare at you and sit with you, sit by your feet. um, babies might be locking eyes. Babies be hypnotizing us. That's why they so powerful. Babies, when they're staring at you intently, their brain is locking with your brain. They're sending you signals. Okay, telepathy. What we talking about, which was our original form of communication. So really, you're an ancient soul. You're waking up, okay, in this lifetime. And I'm not talking about, I mean, yeah, it could be the many lifetimes you lived during this lifetime where you have been breathing air for however long you've been here. Um, but you've left this place and come back. Okay, you've reincarnated here several times. So you may get memories of that. You may get um, a sudden knowingness of things. Um, uh, Even smells, like certain scents, when there are certain entities around that you don't want around. It smells like a sulfur. Like you may be a seer, you're seeing into other dimensions. There's a lot happening for you. And it's a wild ride, and you may be excited, and um or scared shitless. I don't know, or fighting it. You might be fighting it. I would say if I could do it all over again, I would just, you gotta go, just honor your phases. Literally, that was one of the cards that came out. It was just out the cycles. Honor your cycles. I guess I had to go through that. I had to do I wouldn't say it was a slow burn, but if I guess it felt slow, but when I look back at it, I'm like, wow, I've really been on this journey for some time now. It's, yeah, I would say about a decade after having grown up in a religious structure and practiced Christianity, and to be here in a place of really out of curiosity, because I love to learn about other cultures, and like really this entire thing for me has been about, oh, why am I talking about why am I talking about this? Okay, here we go. um they're asking me to share it. And this could be for somebody. It's got to be, because I'm like, I know all this, but it's always just been me wanting to like understand not only myself but God. Really, I've been after God, and just understanding that force and that energy that guides us. um and that is how these gifts like started to awaken, because oof, because what else is more important than that, you know um also as a ways to just understand yourself. And so in the correlation to me bringing up learning about other cultures, I started to want to learn how others connect to the world around us and their version of God. Um because there are so many, and it doesn't even have to necessarily be like what is recognized as an official religion, but just a way of life. um like we have the Sufis, like those people, and they literally twirl into their unfoldment, like into their the word is on the tip of my tongue. I don't want to say into their evolution, but into their divinity. Like I don't know what the twirling does. I don't think I could do that. And it's not, I'm not doing that. I want to twirl to my bliss, to my ecstasy, like to my that when you're in that flow state with God, and you just know like you're connected because you're having you're super creative at that time, or you're having a eureka moment, like you're having an aha moment, like they twirl to nirvana. That's what I'm wanting to get to. So let me tell y'all something. If you really tap in with yourself and you really like meditate for real, you are going to have a lot of experiences that are going to blow your mind. This is not spiritual psychosis. This could lead to spiritual psychosis if you are not grounded. And so that's the purpose of the shadow work. But I'm just talking about, you have a handle on your psyche, you know where you're at. You're not just doing this as an escapism, but really to understand what it is that you're experiencing here in this avatar. And so when you are tapping in with yourself in order to connect with the divine, because there is no external, okay, person in the sky, does these frequencies and energies reside in our bodies. It says it in the Bible. We were made in the image and likeness of God. And so that's where we have to begin the relationship, in the heart space. That's how you will hear clearly. That may come in many different forms. you may be visited by extraterrestrials, or what would be considered as that. There are also interterrestrials. There are many different things that are happening at one time. And so, as your gifts come online and as you start to interface with these different frequencies and you're hearing, angelic messages are coming in, or you're literally seeing into other dimensions, as your gifts are coming online, know that you are also being called to assist with the elevation of our planet. That's the mission. You hear the music in the back? I hope it's not too loud. I didn't even check it. Prayers up. That's the vibe today. But yeah, maybe that's what is so inspiring to me. I don't know. It's like causing me to like go off in a trance and like speak to you all. But I say all that to say that you are protected. The more you embrace your gifts, the more blessings will come. I wish I embraced my gifts sooner. I really do. It would have saved me a lot of time. But I got the lessons. I did not take any losses. They were only lessons. They are perceived losses. And same for you. You are now coming into a new lifetime, a new timeline, and that requires a new way of being. And you must first lead with love and inner authority. Love and inner authority. Love and inner authority. That is how you create the life that you want, that you are after, the freedom that you are after. I'm going to pull some affirmations and I'm going to get up out of here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to my rant. I have so many stories I could share, and I will, I guess, over time of this journey. I'm only taking jumpers. Thank you. Being busy has nothing to do with my worthiness. In stillness, I am enough. Keep telling y'all that. Keep telling you that. When I give myself permission to fail, I open to experiencing truer success. No losses here, baby. Only lessons. Oh, selenite. That's so interesting. I forgot to tell y'all about selenite. Get you some selenite. This is what it looked like. I have a wand. It's a pretty big one. Okay, but I do, this clears negative energy. This one, you don't cleanse anything that ends in a ite. If you're getting into crystals, I've been, I have many. Um, but if you're just now like getting into it, and yes, the rules are just really go to things that are calling you, and it will call you because you'll pick it up. It's really not, and I mean, some people may feel it more sensitive than like be more sensitive to the feeling. I don't. I just go to what I'm like, oh, this is what I want. So anyway, I got this wand and I use it to clear. It clears negative energy. It just needs to be charged. Never needs to be um, cleared as it's self clearing is the point I'm trying to make. Anything in ice, you don't put it in salt water, it will dissolve. Um, and so it absorbs negative energy when I have a headache, baby, and it's gone. When it's, my moon cycle is around, I just, okay, ladies, I'm just saying, try it before you, But that's good. And also rainbow fluorite keeps coming up. Rainbow fluorite is also good. That must be for the crown. Remember I was talking about how the crown, and it says focus, productivity, and creativity. Yeah, the crown. Okay, you need to be focusing on up here. Rainbow fluorite is great for that. I found one. I don't know why I didn't buy it because I don't know. I didn't think it was real because it was at Home Goods. Whatever, but it actually, I had a headache and I picked the thing up. That's what I'm saying. It will call to you. Your body will lead you to the thing. And I picked it up and I'm just looking and I'm like, oh, this thing is so cute. And I end up not getting it. But guess what? My headache went away, baby. I didn't have a headache after picked that thing up. So get you a rainbow fluorite and get you some selenite. Um, and maybe just, visit a crystal store, a spiritual store. It's cute. It's always zen. It's really, it's ill in there. I like it. It's nice. I have the power to create my own closure whenever necessary. You have the power to create your own closure whenever necessary. You had another card with power that came out, and I just want to find it so that you can know that it's not a joke out here. Okay, it's somewhere, but it was talking about power, the power within, and power came out again. And so it's that time, baby. I know it's here. Oh, no. It'll pop up as I wrap up. Ooh. Yeah, it's somewhere around here, but it's definitely about embracing the power within you. Um, and it came out again. So inner authority means I'm gonna put this bag down when I feel like it. When I take creative action, the necessary resources reveal themselves. Get out there. Get out there. This is a call to action. Moving forward, that's how it's gonna be. Be still so that you know the direction in which you are moving and that you are intentional, especially in this fire horse year. Got the Lions Gate coming up this week, so the energy is going to be intense. It's going to be also a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for you to mm, tap in with yourself to receive the codes that are going to assist you in this new becoming, this new rebirthing, this new identity, this new fresh mindset. So release, release, release. But Lionsgate portal, we're going to use that energy to manifest, manifest, manifest. Present, present, present. Be. Do. Sit, sit, sit. Okay? Sitting pretty. So, anyway, I think I'm done. I'm done. Oh, I want to, I got to give you all an activity. Always got to give an activity. Something for you to focus on. Ooh. This one came out again. Seek out a piece of positive, happy news right now. So many unbelievably horrible things are happening around us, and we are aware of most of them. It is fine to be aware of these things. However, so many incredible things are also happening around the world, and we are aware of so few of them. So try Googling something amazing. Um, I mean, did you know that's okay? I'm not doing all that. We're not doing all that. But try Googling something amazing happening. Yeah, let's do good news, good energy, good vibes, new energy. This is money. Okay, you counting it, baby, like this. This is how you gonna be. Anywho, I love you. Thank you for being here. Yes, if you didn't get the message last time, I am in the process of setting up myself so that I can do personal readings for you all. I am deeply excited about that. Um, I've just been considering taking time to consider what types of readings I'm going to offer at this time. Because, maybe could do a lot. But what do I feel like? And if you have any ideas, let me know. Let me know what type of things you're looking for. I would love to take that into consideration so that I can offer it as a service and jump some timelines so that we don't have to continuously. Oh, was it one of these? We don't have to continuously. No. Okay. I don't know if I said it, but your body, you got to get still so that you can tap in with your body. And here, it's trying to tell you something. Okay, uh, just for safety, go to make that appointment. Go to that doctor. Get the test done. Stop. Stop putting things off. So specific. Stop putting it off. Go to the doctor. No, that person does not like you. They don't. They don't. If they liked you, you would know. If they liked you, you would know because they would be having the same behavior that says, I like this person. They would have behavior reflective of someone who likes you. With love. Please don't take my tone the wrong way. I'm saying it with love, but sometimes we just gotta be direct with ourselves. You know? You know? So as I was saying, I don't it's just, it was coming through, so I had to say it. As I was saying before, I will be taking readings, clients soon. I'm pretty excited about that. Let's jump these timelines. Let's unblock these codes. If you're looking for mentorship, right? Like as far as honing in on your psychic gifts that may be coming through, I find that is something I want to actually assist with because for so long, like I don't know, I don't even want to call it gatekeeping, but like people, I don't know if it's their explanations just weren't hitting for me. It just wasn't direct enough. I think anyway, I know how it feels to just want to connect with your intuition and know that it's your intuition and not something else. So because it can be something else now. You'll be ready for that conversation soon. It's coming. It's loading. We don't have time to waste. Your gifts are online. This is exciting. I want you to feel good. I want you to look at the card that I forgot out. Freedom. That's us. That's all of us. Light workers. That's all of our and with our collective energy just soaring over this earthly plane, spreading joy and cheer and realness and love and peace and authenticity and being examples of God like we were called to be. That's all. That's it. That's it and that's all. All right. I love you. See you soon.